Hi, my name is LaTaya Sykes. I am a family of one. I live home by myself. I have my own home. So this is regarding energy and my energy bill. I guess my initial energy bill concerns are that they're high, and it's probably not the first time you've heard that, but they are very high, and I've thought of different ways to decrease my bill. I have a fairly new home, so it's pretty energy efficient. So I can't imagine an individual who has a home that is not energy efficient. So one of my struggles occurred personally when I became ill and was unable to work, and so I looked for opportunities to seek assistance in paying my bill. And one of those places I knew that offered energy assistance was Social Development Commission. And I am a professional, and I'd like to say I'm pretty educated. But when I went to SDC to complete the paperwork, the process was a bit convoluted, and I felt like I needed to know something in order to complete everything properly. So if there's anything that could be done about process and streamlining for those individuals who this is not a regular thing for them, I think that would be great. Because it feels like when I walk into the space that many families, this wasn't their first time doing it. And so individuals who approached them or talked to them treated them as if they had been there regularly. Well, there's some of us that it's the first time, and it's not something that we plan on doing regularly, but wanted to get over the hump. So I guess that is one thing I would say. So in terms of the organizations that I heard about in the area, it would be Social Development Commission, and then I think also Community Advocates helps individuals if they have some energy bill concerns. So I know that there is like a winterization program. I have worked with some elderly clients who have also worked with window replacement and other ways to make their home a little bit more energy efficient. So I am aware of those programs. So, okay, I'll say personally, I thought about doing the solar panels on my home. And when I started to look up the information, there's so much out there. And there's no real one space for me to go to figure out like how this would impact me. So I own my own home, and I plan on staying at my home. And so there are so many things that come by, and you don't know if this is the thing that you should do or not, and what is the effects going to be on my home, my family, my budget after 5, 10, or 15 years from now. So if I look at installing solar panels, is that really going to affect my bill? Because from what I hear, and word on the street is not always the best thing, but what I hear is you're still going to have a semblance of a bill from We Energy. So like, what does that look like? Where could I go as a consumer to figure out whether or not solar panels is worth my while? Do I invest in those? And what would that look like for me 10 years from now? So any help you can provide in answering those questions, that would be great. I think that energy is one of those things that I would say most families are really struggling with, because it seems like you don't really have a choice in a lot. You just kind of get what's available, and you have one entity, and they have it on lock. So you just kind of have to deal with whatever. So I appreciate the chance to just have an opportunity to kind of share my thoughts on energy.